that process is really time consuming, I have to tell you. And I said that personal statements take a lot of time, but actually reference letters take a lot of time as well. The catch is, you should provide them with as much as information as possible. What I did personally, I wrote this 5-6 pages of Word document. I listed out all my qualities that I wanted them to mention. For example, I wrote, I'm passionate because blah blah blah. Um, I am I have problem solving skills because I have done blah blah blah. Right? I have listed out these things for them and made it easy for them. That's the key point here. You have to make it as easy for them as possible, because as you said, the even the professional letters, the people you ask, they're really busy. They don't have time to deal with your student stuff. Um, but if you provide them with 5 pages, I don't know, like 3 pages of information about yourself, they can basically read this and have a pretty good idea of what you want. And honestly, for 9 schools, let's say, what they should do is, like, they should have this one framework, one letter, and they can change the names of the schools and change, for example, if you're applying to 3 schools, right? School A, School B, School C. For A, you're applying because there is this professor that you want to work with. For B, there is this amazing course. For C, you like the campus, right? So your recommenders can write generic letter, like, about you, not a generic letter, but a letter about you, talking about your qualities and so on. And then in a separate paragraph or two, talk about why that school, right? Why Berkeley? Because you want to work with Professor X, something. So you can get around it. Don't forget to kind of give them the exact deadlines. For example, I was doing, like, the deadline was January 5th last year. So I was saying, like, I sent them a mail like a month before, and then 2 weeks before, and then a week before, and then I called them that week. Maybe I was bothering them, but I was really close with my recommenders already, so it was not a big problem. And I constantly mentioned them that the deadline is approaching and they should, kind of write. And, like, 2 of my recommenders wrote the letters in like last day, right? So maybe you would even want to give them a deadline that is earlier than the actual deadline, so they write it for sure. But this is quite important, and you have to manage it. You should be the one in charge of the process, of getting them to write that.